Hey, good evening, guys. Hey, real quick, I am coming to you, and I must say that I want to apologize. I told you guys I was going to have a sneak peek for you guys last night of our new product with Rooted Vines at myrootedvines.com. My wife is working on a new packaging that we're going to be demoing here pretty soon. So right as I get into this, I want to first off thank you guys for once again allowing me to come to you to talk to you about um, being a CEO. What I mean by being a CEO, I mean that allowing yourself to be a creator, allowing yourself to be one who empowers both yourself as well as others, and also that you are an operator performing at your most highest level. And, that's what's really crucial to me here at CEO 369 Consulting. It's important because I sense that a lot of people have gone into kind of like this doldrum. And as CEOs, we owe it to ourselves to be at an optimum level on a day in and day out basis. I know it can be tiring, especially if you got a job, you are working on your own business, creating YouTube content, doing whatever. But I must tell you, it is the most satisfying. And the thing that hit me today as I was just doing some soul searching and some reading and, of course, studying, uh, it was all about steadfast leadership. That loyalty as you, the CEO, you go on your journey. Like we talked about in the past, it's all about that starting your journey to that territory called legacy. But before I go any further, these are going to be like the new jars. We're going to get new labels and a few other things. And this is like a 4 ounce uh, herbal tea. And we'll have some of the just regular teas like your Old English and tea and there's a strawberry black tea. This one in particular, you can't see it so well based off of the label, but this one is our hibiscus haven tea. Of course, caffeine free. We do have some caffeinated ones, but most of the herbal teas are caffeine free. This one has organic hibiscus flower, rosehip, organic orange pills, organic lemongrass, lemon pills, and organic lemon oil. Delicious. The next one, and then I'm gonna go back into my story. But that's that important part about steadfastness. Steadfastness. I can't even say the word. Steadfast, being loyal to yourself. When you, as a creator, are working on a business, me and my wife, this December, I don't have the exact date, but December we will be having our online e-commerce business, myrootedvines.com, be our second year. And we're tremendously excited. Of course, my wife got some other great news. She loves the work she's done for the past 25 years as in the medical field. Uh, awesome opportunity came her way today. She just signed a paper. She'll be doing some remote work with scheduling and things like that. Haven't gotten her degree in psychology. She's super excited, but Rooted Vines will still be on the map. Trust to believe. Check us out. Check out our website. This one is our apple tea, correction, apple cinnamon tea. And this is a caffeine free one as well. Cinnamon, apple fruit pieces. Some of these words I can't even, I'm just not going to butcher them to. Rooibos, calundia, petals, and natural flavoring. Organic loose leaf tea, delicious. But we are going to try a new packaging so people can see all the organicness that the benefits that they'll be getting with the various teas. I didn't show it last night. I'm showing it today. So there you have it. So that's the things that we do. that we look forward to try to improve our business, our product, so that our um, company stays, fresh and new. And that's what we like to do. We don't want no crisis in our business, so we endeavor to give the best and put our best foot forward. That is the crucial part about being a CEO. You're always looking for a way to champion something new, to put some new forward. Also, just really being loyal to your game. Ain't Again, 2 years. Like I say again, most places start in their garages, starting in our home. It's an online e-commerce business. It would be awesome to have a brick and mortar down the line, but we have to put forth that effort. A lot of people talk about defining leadership, steadfastness as far as the leadership is concerned. You know, there are certain challenges that CEOs have to contend with, and that's why I like the 5 a.m. club, because sometimes there's a decision fatigue that can be pressures from the stakeholders, balancing adaptability with consistency. Again, another word that we talked about, being consistent. I don't care what time it is. I'm trying to come to you each and every day. Sometimes I walk through the door, I want to drop down, do my video. Other times it may before I lay my head on the pillow. I'm going to make sure I come and speak with my CEOs to let you guys know that I want to be consistent because I want to see you become consistent, especially as a consultant, is very important. For me, the 5 a.m. club helps me get that, 1 hour victory. So I know I have my focus with a 20-minute workout, a 20-minute point of reflecting, going within, and then a 20-minute period of growth. Right here, for me and my wife, this is growth. She saw some, I saw some. Let's do it. She talked about it. Let's put it together. I'm gonna tell you like this: you take the lid off of these things, whoo, these smell wonderful. I mean, that's the hibiscus, and this is the apple cinnamon. People like to sometimes smell their product prior to making a purchase. Oh yeah, they gonna get the opportunity this time when we put it out, because they used to be in kind of like a Ziploc style type of bag. You could still kind of lightly smell it, but that hint that we probably will do to ensure the freshness of it, we might have one or two that are samples, and so that they can just get the essence of what they would be purchasing. It's just always good. As a CEO myself, I like keeping things lighthearted. Personality I have, it's kind of like an otter. It's that playfulness. I enjoy laughter. I enjoy letting people feel relaxed, like they can let their hair down, but really being, subject matter experts of their thing, what they are doing. That is a critical piece to doing what we do. I always rely on my staff, my employees at the government job that I have, because it's critical. I don't want to be like the know-it-all. I want to come to them and ask. That helps them to see growth in themselves. I used to be that employee that they are now. Now I like them to give me input, foster if there's a problem, come in with a solution on how we can get this done. I got some dynamic people that I work with, but that's also important for leadership. You know, those of you that are CEOs, as you create things, you develop stuff, you bring alongside maybe other people to your company, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whatever it may be. Not only show that leadership, but be lighthearted enough to allow them to bring their energies, their ability to show that they know how to do something once it's taught. Like I was going to say, you learn policy and procedures, guess what? Time for you to put that personality to full effect, because I know you would bring something dynamic to the table. A lot of time people ask, why does loyalty matters? For me, and that steadfastness that I'm talking about, loyalty matters in several different ways. It builds trust within your business that you have. It also encourages team commitment, and also enhances your reputation as a leader. Because when me and my wife we go out, sometimes we can be shopping. Uh, People see us and they know us. Hey, aren't you the couple that does that? You know, it's Rooted Vines. They're getting to know the name, or they call my wife the tea lady. To me is just an amazing thing. You know, being able to be seen in our community as people who have a business, who own a business. But we do other things also. You know, that's a great point that I enjoy. You know, sometimes the ways that you cultivate, you know, the loyalty or being steadfast is to be transparent. We always talk about our product and what it's really all about, the benefits that come with tea. You know, I still enjoy a good cup of coffee, my wife as well. But we also like to show gratitude, you know, highlight the team efforts, you know, publicly. You know, I think I got a couple of videos showing our last two pop up shops that we did, and like we're out there in the community. We really enjoy, and we also oftentimes we like to lead by example. I know it's going to be a major event around the holidays in the month of December. It's called Winter Wonderland. My wife is hoping to tag with another business partner, and it's big benefit to that is that um, the proceeds, I believe, are going to go back to help uh, those who have been in human trafficking. So that's a critical thing that's basically globally all over the world, not just here in Georgia, but all over the world. But what little bit we can do to help the other person who's organizing and putting it on, we'd like to be able to come alongside them. It's just an amazing piece to it. You know, in the chat, if you want to comment, tell me some of the things that you do as CEOs to create the things that you do by way of empowering, whether it's your employees or yourself, and having that high operating performance level. I would love to hear about it, talk about it. It's dynamic. I really appreciate you guys, the views that I'm getting. Just, you know, it keeps me coming back. You know, it's about 9:40 p.m. my time, 6:40 on the West Coast, you know, 7:40 Central. What, you know, I will be up to hopefully give someone some inspiration because I was inspired by several people. Alan Weiss, who wrote the Consulting Bible, Dr. John Henry Clark, got a book that I want to share with you about him. And then also, of course, my mentor I speak about, Robin Sharma, helps me to put things in action. And you know, a lot of times that's what I'm more of like an attention to detail type person. I like analyzing and specificity. You know, when you talk about loyalty and sometimes that steadfastness, uh, people see loyalty, you know, it doesn't mean that you ignore poor performance. We, like I always say, operators, we operate at high levels. You know, we emphasize and make tough decisions. What I like about this week coming up right now, boom, 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 boom. We don't have anything that we're going to be doing pop-up shop. Sometimes we like to pull back, take a breath, relax. But I know my wife, she's has us on the calendar in the month of December, so you know I might get a rest this week to be able to do some other things. You know, I got to take our Roddy to the doctor at the vet. The doctor was she was out sick, so she goes this week. But after 9 o'clock on Saturdays, I get to go out in my front yard, backyard, take care of some business. The fall season is hit, rake up leaves, and then just come in probably take a nap. That's always the fun part, you know. You don't know what you're missing out by taking an afternoon nap. Allow your body to rest and recover from a full, hard charging work week is great, you know. Also, share scenarios where leaders had to pivot or to let go of long term strategies. That's what we're doing right here. We're pivoting. My wife had an idea. She wanted to pivot. She wanted to show our product, let it be more visible. It's an awesome thing to do. You know, it's not, you know, that's why I like having my own business. That's why I love day trading. That's why I like learning to become a consultant because it's ours. It's our own things. I'm not, once I retire, I'm not beholden, desiring to go back to work for nobody else. I'm gonna tell you that straight right now. 30 years of my life is almost like our beautiful children. Those years you don't get back. And then some people, when they do retire from a job, they're trying to figure out what they want to do. I like the thought or notion that this next 4 years is Chauncey's University. So I get to open up pathways for myself, for my wife, to really engage with and have a great time figuring out what I want to do. To me, that's what I want to ask you. What's your call to action? What is going to be your steadfast or loyalty uh, goal or thing that you're going to give to yourself as a CEO? What are you going to create? What are you going to do to make sure that you're always empowering yourself as well as others? And what are you going to do about operating at that high performance level? You know, I just want to give you this motivational clause. Remember, as CEOs, your loyalty is the anchor, and your steadfastness is the compass. Stay true to them, and you'll lead with strength as well as purpose. That right there, my friend, I take that to heart. And I also talk about my mindset, my heart set, my health set, you know, and my soul set. That spirituality, you know, my health set, getting a physical workout in, my heart set, making sure that my emotions are in check. And then this mindset, that psychology of what I'm putting into it, ensuring that I can get it, not only get it, but then be able to give it out, share with others. So again, I did show you, I gave you a sneak peek into the teas that we're working on. Again, myrootedvines.com. Go check it out. I don't know if those are up just yet. I know my wife is working on getting those up, but check out some different, there's going to be some different packaging that we're going to be doing for the holidays. All of our teas are out there. There's also tea accessories like your steepers and your cups and your teapots. Those are available to you. Again, CEO 369 Consulting. Love to hear from you because as I start this thing, I want to be available to you. And then learning that game, which they call day trading, whether the market's going up, whether the market's going down. I've been taught by some great mentors there from the Profit Room, as well as the Inner Circle with Juvier and that team. This dynamic, and I'm just looking forward to great things moving forward. I just want to say this Thursday evening, I want you guys to have a great night. And as Robert Sharma would say, own your morning, elevate your life. Good night, my friends. Bye.